And this is the other thing too, where people are like, "Oh man, you're right wing, you're left wing, whatever the fuck." It doesn't matter. Nick Fuentes already fucking exposed. I'll have the clip here too and shit. I even fucking question it too.
There's all this diversity. There is no monolith. It is so heterogeneous. They say, and so the existence of a figure like Soros and a figure like Netanyahu, that just goes to show that when we talk about this issue, it is not really based in reality to talk about the Jews as an entity, or even Israel for that matter as an entity.
I love how the monolith
But
there
what
became a
Epstein
national
shows us,
monument until
even
some people
though
just took it
Epstein
down
was
and was like, it's no
working
more.
with the left-wing
It was probably
opponent
the
of
FBI too
Netanyahu,
that put it there.
it really doesn't matter. Epstein is working with Netanyahu's nemesis. He's working with Ehud Barak, who Netanyahu is fighting against in 2019, who Netanyahu is trying to associate with the Israeli far left in 2019 and yesterday in 2026. Netanyahu and even the Zionists in America, even the pro-Israel Jews in America that are in Trump world, they like to say, see, Epstein was not an agent of Israel. He was working with the Israeli left. He wasn't a Mossad spy. He wasn't working with the Israeli state or Netanyahu. He was working with Ehud Barak. And it is true that Epstein's point of contact was with this person, with Barak. And yet it is a distinction without a difference, because at the end of the day, Ehud Barak was the head of Israel's military intelligence, not the head of left-wing military intelligence. He was the head of their intelligence community. He used those connections in Israel, in the United States, but also in other countries to sell Israeli military tech, to infiltrate other governments, other tech companies with Unit 8200 operatives. And he was working with Ehud Barak when Ehud Barak was serving Netanyahu as his defense minister in the latter half of the last decade. So people like to say, well, it's not a monolith. There's a right and left there too. It's not a monolith. They don't all agree. They don't all think the same things. Well, in this case, it's a distinction without any meaningful difference. He was working with the Israeli state, and in particular with their military intelligence in their campaign to infiltrate the world surveillance states, intelligence agencies, tech industries, and militaries. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because I want to go even a little bit further on that question in particular. This idea of, what are the Jews? Are they a monolith? Are they to blame? Here's another question. So Epstein has this relationship to the Israeli state with Ehud Barak. And if you actually read the emails, what is Epstein doing? Epstein is putting Ehud Barak on to various tech companies. Epstein is making introductions for Ehud Barak. One of the big introductions he makes is to Peter Thiel. Jeffrey Epstein introduces Ehud Barak to Peter Thiel and tries to get Barak to invest in Peter Thiel's company, Palantir, which is very
See, now
interesting
is Huda Barak
because for those
Barack
that are in the
Obama,
know, what
or is it somebody
Palantir
completely different?
is an algorithm company. It's a metadata company. Their job is to take tons of data and create algorithms and
Just like how
lately using
Michelle Obama is
artificial
apparently
intelligence
Michael Obama.
to interpret
This is why I don't pay attention to politics and shit. And it's funny too when motherfuckers are still trying to pull me into the political talk and shit. There's no fucking point. Because all that they do is benefit themselves, and they're like, good job, man. Like, thanks for fighting for me. Like, I was getting blackmailed to do this war and shit. Like, yeah, we clearly see that now. It's stupid. Because end of the day, it's like, you know, it's like, I fought in this war for what? Yeah, same reason why I pull up to work at a 9 to 5, because it's like, shit. Like, you know, I can work so hard and shit, what do I get? yeah, thanks for your hard work, man. Like, we appreciate it and shit. Here, have a pizza party. Here, have a high five. You know, like, you're doing such a good job, man. Like, that's all that you get in return is always just bare minimum. Yeah. And then we wonder why, too. It's like, man, in relationships, it's all you can give is bare minimum. You know, I can fucking give you everything and shit. You can give me used pussy. You'd be like, you should be grateful you even have someone by your side. I can leave at any given moment. Well, that's on you, bye. You'll never find somebody like me, though. And it's funny also. Bly, what's your fucking name for your fucking gamer tag and shit? Sec Assassin, and it comes from Assassin's Creed. Interesting how I've got a hawk. Now that I say this too and shit, it's probably gonna disappear. Knowing my fucking luck. But my grandfather always told me, man, I'm gonna keep a hawk's eye on you and shit, even though he liked bald eagles. Kind of funny how there was a hawk following me. I only saw it fly by me and shit, and it never came back. Now I'm seeing it every time I go down to Walmart. I mean, it still beats the fucking... My grandmother always liking swallowtail butterflies and shit. Seen them everywhere after she was gone. Like, man, now I've got both my grandparents gone. And it's like the ones that I do have left, well, Bob's married. So I can't say a whole lot on him, just being like, man, it's whatever. Yeah, we wonder why Bob turned into Bob. And it's just funny also that it's like I got an Uncle Bob. So I'm at the point where it's like, man, regardless whether I have kids or not, it doesn't fucking matter to me. I can always just be that cool uncle to somebody else's kids and shit. It's like, hey man, $5, go punch your dad in the nuts. Or you want to do some dumb shit? I got some dumb shit we can do. But then you've also got motherfuckers in Magna and shit that are just whatever. And we've always said too, it's something in the Magna water. Well, prove that part with it being like, man, I'm gonna go down my fucking exit street. Yeah, dumbest mistake I've ever fucking made other than being with her. Going down that street, spinning my tires just a little bit, 5 miles an hour maybe. Watched the neighbor run out in front of me and shit, where I could have possibly fucking ran him over. Gotten a manslaughter charge. Like, I can't make this shit up and shit. He comes over, punches my window, tries to punch it out, and he's like, what's the speed limit, man? Bro, I wasn't even going that fast, man. Just because it sounded like it, you have to run outside and make a scene.
That ain't what I said. Hey, I didn't say I was gonna slap him, bro. Straight the fuck up. I didn't say it, dog. I ain't gonna say that again. That ain't what I fucking said. It ain't what I said. I said get out of the fucking road. They're little. You want to get hit by a car, bro? You was in.
Get in your cars and get out of here. Out of here.
You was in the road, dog.
You can't be in my parking lot causing problems.
That's all I said.
I'm
dog.
not.
That's where my beat came from. I don't want to see. I didn't say I was gonna smack anybody, dog.
Dude, just leave. Literally, you're grown.
He's coming up in my shit like he's a
You're
little
grown, dude.
I'm a fucking gangster.
Gangster.
You want to get down with it or what, G?
Listen, you got
It was awesome, bro. I didn't say I was gonna slap your kid. My kids go to school. Standing in the fucking road. Standing in the road. Don't tell me I'm fucking here, bro. I'm leaving. Little punk ass kid, don't shut up. Try to act like that fucking hard. Go, bro.
And here's the other thing also too, with everybody being like, man, they're skipping school and shit like that, they're sloughing. At least they're going out and protesting it. You're just getting ready for the fucking union. That's all that you're doing. You're getting ready to be a union worker. All your fucking benefits. Hopefully you actually get to fucking protest some of it and go on strike with it. Unlike me. Because we just go after the bare minimum. Why? Because fucking corporate is always just gonna be that way. They don't give employees nothing. We form a union. They don't give us what we want in the fucking contracts. We strike. Soon enough, here comes the president having to step in and being like, man, we gotta make a negotiation somewhere. Motherfucker, why do you have a say in any of this anyways? Like, you really want to have a fucking say to be like, we gotta come to some agreement and shit. It's like, bro, we're not getting what we want and what we need to succeed. But yeah, we're over here being told like, I see so much potential in you, and you're maybe giving it like 20-30%. I want to see 110%, and then I'll promote you. Well, I can give it 110% for as many months as it takes, and yet you'll still give me a high five. Thanks for doing my job, making it easier. But yeah, if they're gonna be fucking hoodlums and shit like that, being in the fucking street in front of your fucking vehicles and shit, why the fuck do you give so many fucks to make it worse than it is? Okay, you can tell them to get the fuck out of the street. But it also doesn't help too that they're gonna be over here be like, he's got a gun. Like, I'll give them that part too and shit. Like, why are we fighting each other instead of fucking trying to make it better? The day that we don't fight each other and we fight the problem that we share equally instead of denying it is the day that the world becomes a better fucking place. Like, that's the whole point of the Epstein files. And this is the funny part too. It's just the tip of the iceberg. If this is the way you're acting out now, you couldn't even handle what's in my fucking head for a minute. Because you can be like, oh man, I've never seen you at school. Like, what the fuck? Junior high, I was doing research for grades on Area 51. In science, in high school, I passed on fucking comparing a Bugatti to, I don't even remember what fighter jet it was and shit, but I fucking compared that shit because it was something I could find on YouTube because we had to show proof for it and shit. I've always been about this shit. And the fact that it's like, oh man, you're unskilled, you don't know shit. Okay, I'll show you that I don't know shit. Day that you don't help me out with any skills, okay, cool. Like, that's just how it is, I guess. But do I want to learn? Yeah. Am I down to learn? Yeah. Do I don't like being here, being a lazy fuck, not doing shit with my life? No. Like, I'd rather be out living and then celebrating the success off of it. Being like, I fucking did that shit, man. Like, it's one thing too, and we all have this one person in every fucking circle where they're not going to do fuck all. Once you make it to the top, they're going to be like, you see that guy right there? I helped him get there. Motherfucker, you didn't even put forth, like, you put it forth the bare minimum to get me here. And I can look you right in the face when I make it and say, you didn't help me fucking make it. What's the top two that I see? I see fucking death as the greatest fucking success ever. Whether your story ends great, ends poorly, ends whatever, that's on you, but at some fucking point, when is it that you're gonna turn it around and be like, I was made for more. I'm gonna go fucking get more. You've seen somebody hit the top who dropped out of fucking school and now they're back doing a 9 to fucking 5 job. Just to make it all the way back up to the top at some fucking point. Probably. We hope and we pray with every fucking downfall there's something beneficial for it. I haven't even hit my fucking peak, and I've already proved to y'all, no matter what you put in my fucking way, it doesn't matter. It's all just a setback. If you really think you can do more to hurt me, I will just move around it, and that will be that. And you can't say either too that it's like, oh man, he's bitching about his $15,000. First off, it's more like 20 that I'm owed. And it's split across multiple fucking people at this point. And even then too, like I've proven if I can make over like 42 I think it was. I don't even know because I'm not gonna probably see my W-2, so go figure on that one. But you can't say I'm not gonna pay my fucking taxes, cause fuck, man. I always pay my taxes whether I needed help with it or not. Like, this shit gets done. But you can't say I'm gonna evade taxes, cause that's just not happening. I'm not a fucking criminal. Maybe I make stupid decisions here and there. Whole reason why it's like, but end of the day, I still bust ass. Doesn't matter what I do, man. I can grind a fucking game all fucking night. Who says I can't fucking grind the same way in real life? It's not even about the fucking drugs you can be on. If it helps you get the job done, go right fucking ahead. I don't have a fucking problem with that. The problem I do have is the motherfuckers be like, he's smoking weed on the job. He's doing this, he's doing that. Okay, why is it your fucking concern? Man, he got hurt because he was smoking. Look at that. I was right. Okay, and like, that's workers' comp's problem, not mine. Like, just because I fell off the fucking roof and lost my life, just because of what it is in my system, it's like, oh man, he died because of drugs. That's the other thing too and shit, is it's like, at what point does something have to give anyways and shit, you know? If you're not getting the fucking dopamine, then I mean, like, you need to get it from somewhere, so some people have a higher tolerance and shit. Whether I did acid on mushrooms or if it was just fucking mushrooms, we'll never fucking know. Because I wasn't with the right people. But I can tell you right now, though, that trip was the best fucking trip I had. The second trip, I lost it. I was like, man, I can't fucking do this shit. I thought I could microdose, but once you fucking hit a point where it's like, man, I've gone overboard with it and shit, you can never fucking look back at it, because I can take one fucking real mushroom and shit, fucking gulp that fucker down. 2 hours later, I'm still not feeling shit. And it's like, man, you fucked yourself for life. Well, I still went out and made my fucking money, and I'm still gonna go out and make my fucking money. So when it comes to everybody having to criticize everybody and being a fucking critic and be like, man, this is who I am, this is my character, really goes to show here too and shit. Yeah, if somebody's got jury duty, they can always be like, oh man, you're innocent until proven guilty, but you can also be guilty until proven innocent. It's the double standard we have in society. That's the real fucking problem. Do I think anybody deserves to be a fucking criminal? No, but if you do the crime, you're doing the fucking time. And that's the problem too. What crime have I committed other than a crime against myself at this fucking point? Because everything that's been taken away from me, there's always somebody else involved. I don't do fucking shit to hurt myself, because at least I get by. I got it good the way I have it set. I don't need really anybody, but anybody who's willing to help me out is the real motherfuckers that deserve to win with me, you know? We can split the fucking bread, or you can just take it all for yourself and be like, he never fucking helped me out in the end. Oh, you're gonna say that one way or another, so. There's just really no fucking point at this point. I've said all that needs to be said. People who I can trust and I rely on to be reliable and shit, they fucking know. Do they have their own problems in their own fucking circles? Yeah. We've all got fucking problems somewhere. It's up to you to figure out how you're gonna beat your fucking demons. It's just that plain and simple. Nobody can help you out when it comes to your fucking mentality, except you. And that's another thing I've proven. And it's funny too how I even had a manager tell me and shit like, there's no bar at this point. You've become the fucking bar. And it's like, that just means you're gonna give up? Like, yeah. And that's where it goes back to fucking high school too, where it's like, how much longer do you think you can endure it, you know? Because in the end, is it fucking worth it? Nothing's fucking worth it. Unless you fucking make it worth your while. Problem is though, how is it that you're gonna make it better? You're given every single day. And you just wake up and you find something new to bitch about. You're like, I'm trying to find motivation. You're not gonna find motivation through bitching about somebody else's fucking downfall. Be like, man, he's more successful than me. Well, that just means you should try and beat him. Figure out how to reach his level. And then when you do, maybe they will come talk to you, but that's why the saying goes and shit. You can fucking tell a billionaire I'm gonna be at your level one day. He'll look at you while everybody else is laughing at you. You just hit him where it fucking hurts, because the only thing that man knows is fucking money and power. When somebody tells him, hey, I'm gonna get there one day, it's like a shot through the fucking heart, man. That's where it's like, damn. Like, this motherfucker actually has the audacity to tell me that I ain't fucking shit. Because end of the day, it's like, man, I got all this money, I got all this fame, you know? I'm chasing clout because I got nothing better to do with my life. Like, go over there, dude. That's where you belong. You belong with everybody in that fucking circle. But the problem is with me, I look at that and I'm like, damn. That's gonna be me one day. If you can't build with me at my lowest, you're not gonna be with me when I hit the top. It's just that plain and fucking simple.